This is going to be fun. Right, it appears that we are live in the flesh. What is going on, people? Welcome back to the Real Oviedo story. We are live. For those of you who are watching this back, hello. Omar is first. What's going on, Omar? How are you doing? Let's have a look at just some of the stuff I've been doing since the last stream. What's going on, Kako? How you doing, bro? So, I've had a look at the wage budget, and I've noticed that we've got two players, two left backs, who are on a combined total of about 700 grand a year, and we don't play them. Varela, who he could have a future at the club, to be fair. He's 23 years old. He's okay. And then there's this Mossa guy who is 28. He's only slightly better than Varela. Very good in the stamina department, but other than that, he's not a game-changing fullback by any stretch of the imagination. If Varela gets a bit quicker, he'll be better than Mossa. Facecam voice out of sync again. Yeah, it tends to happen at the start of the streams, and then it sorts itself out. So just bear with it. So I've put them both up for sale. If we can't sell them by the transfer window, I will just release them and use them to get the players that I want. Because we've got the money, with the transfer budget there, it's nice. And just that salary budget needs to come up there as well. We can get a couple of players with 700 grand. So yeah, I'm going to be definitely making some calls there. But Mossa is on the transfer list. I believe. Is he? I think he is. Transfer policy. Yeah, he's on the transfer list. Yeah, him and Varela are both on the transfer list. I could quite happily do without both of them. Pushko as well. 385 grand. And we don't play him. 24-year-old from Slovenia. Could have a future, but really he's behind Yeboah, Niguez, Iturbe for that spot there. So he can go on the transfer list as well. But let's not waste too much time. Let's get into this first game here. And we are against Numancia. A good side, to be fair. They've got problems for us up front. We'll say that much. They've definitely got something for us up front. How am I going to do this? I don't know what my form's like. My form's good. My form's very good. Okay, that's a good setup there. Happy with that. Oh, I forgot to change the formation. I remember we weren't starting Toche anymore. Toche being dropped. He's got a good record, Toche. He's got 11 goals in 17 appearances, which is a very, very good record at any level. But he does hinder the way we play, unfortunately. So we'll run with that. The centre backs are awful. Expose them. I hope so. I'm actually going to do a bit of research on them and see. Oh my goodness, they are just asking to get exposed. How can we really stick it to them? These Karnazim in there. I might really stick it to this side. I'm going to chance it and play Fulch in a bit more of an advanced position and just have attacking options all in that space. Ascasibar's going to be a bit exposed, but I'm going to have Fulch keep an eye on him. Okay. What's going on, Tropin? How you doing? Zivkovic should bully them all game for fun. I really hope so. And we should definitely be peppering that back line. And if we do have any troubles, we can bring on Toche. That is always an option. Alright then, first game. Let's do this. We're at home. We want the points here. Have you missed anything? No, mate, it's just started. We're playing against a team with 2 really bad centre-backs, which means I'm probably going to bottle this. But we should be winning this game. Everyone excited for Beckham next week? Listen, I'm going to be diving every chance I can get just to try and win free kicks. Are you mad? Right, Zivkovic, this is your game, big man. Mycolian. Good early cross. Oh, not accurate enough though. And they are playing defensively, which was expected. And that is part of the reason why I've gone with those 2 attacking midfielders. Oh, unlucky. Niguez. Iturbe knocks it down. Zivkovic! Oh, what a good save that is. That's a great through ball, and Fulch isn't going to get there. Unlucky. Jorge, no problems there at all. His position is on point. Nazim. Fulch. Always missed out there. And that's easy enough to deal with for Carlos. Aaron Niguez. Oh, we've done too much there. Their fullbacks are not as easily beaten as their centre-backs are. Zivkovic! Oh, come on, better finish. Regarding the agent, I would imagine there are going to be more black balls with the Brazilian and Chilean agent, just because there are more black ball players in that mix. I imagine you'll probably get about 5 or 6. If you think about it, Neymar is a black ball, Thiago Silva is a black ball, Alexis Sanchez and Vidal are both black balls. That's 4 as it is. Alright, let me concentrate before I concede a stupid goal here. Like this. A stupid goal like this. Oh, what a save that is. Get that. Oh, lucky Ziv. Well done, Carlos. You're doing well today, mate. Oh, not Mycolian at all, is it? Escasibar, good whip. Ah, Napoleon, good header. Ah, come on, Iturbe. He's not going to miss that. How are these people getting big runs like that? Right, Zivkovic, come on. Iturbe wins the corner. Ah! It's half time pretty much now. We need to attack in this second half. That was a really annoying goal to concede. For some reason, they've got so many runners. They shouldn't have. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm really going to give the defence something to worry about. The game tends to bypass the midfield anyway, so there's no point in stacking it. There we go. That's them bypassing it again. Ah, unlucky. Well done. Good save. And that should be a corner. Yeah, team spirit does make it really hard, but there's only one way to build that up, and that is to play games. It's got to be a free kick there, yeah. Toche should not be on free kicks. We'll put Escasibar on this. Toche, good knock down. Iturbe, Aaron, yes! Come on! There we go. We're back in this, boys. Now we really need to pepper them. Toche, very important in that move. Great knockdown. Iturbe with the assist. First time finish. Well worked. Training ground stuff. We love that. Okay, keep it, leave it. Thank you. Alright, let's get this straight up to Toche. Alright, falling. Well done. Oh. Alright, let's keep using Toche to target them. Well done, well closed. Oh, come on. Free kick for them now. Ascasibar's tiny. Alright, realistically, they should not be scoring from here. They've got a corner, which is a lot more worrying than a free kick. It's good to have Toche back. Yes, well dealt with. And it's a goal kick. I'm going to stick Toche right on their centre-back instead. Because that defensive midfielder can deal with him. This centre-back, not so much. And there we go. Well done, Toche. Ref! What? There's really nothing to discuss here, ref. I just realised something as well. The team will perform better if the right captain has the armband. And Toche's playing as a support striker. That's right. I'm cocking up here. Go. Go on, Zivkovic. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Yes! Solid defending there. Okay. Got another goal kick. We know what we're doing with this. Oh, come on. Zivkovic, you've got to be first to those. Okay. Come on. We're dealing with a bit of pressure here. As we get late into the game, they're going to start attacking like they are now. And this is where we can catch them on the break. McColian will get rid of this, as he always does. And Iturbe, excellent. Zivkovic made the wrong run there. He was trying to stay on side. He's won it back, though. Oh, that's too close to the goalkeeper. But the more they attack, the more they leave themselves exposed to moves like this. Oh, come on. Excellent counter, Zim. Oh, should have passed it. Should have passed it. This is where we win the game. Come on. Oh, hey, get up. Well done. No way, ref. Uh-oh. It's one of those chances, and Gyotza does expertly. Come on. Yes. Iturbe now. Come on. This would be a great time to show us what you're all made of. Toche! Oh my goodness! Ah! Toche! Yes! Come on, boys! Come on! That is what it's all about. 90 plus 4. Aguero season. Tell you what, I've been slandering him a little bit. He's coming through good every chance he gets. Last kick of the game, he picks his spot and says, pick that out. And the bus is parked, but it doesn't matter. There we go. A big 2-1 victory. We needed that. Well done, Toche. And there we go. A relatively, I'd say, an even game. We probably should have taken more of our chances, but you know what? Right now, we've got the 3 points. That's all that matters, and we should be very, very close to the playoffs now. So confirmation of that result, 2-1 for Real Oviedo, and we're up into 10th again, and we are 1 point away from the playoffs, boys. 1 point away, that's all. McCollion continued to improve. Defensive prowess now at 75. That's important. And Gyotz is improving as well. McCollion improving. And he can learn man marking now, which is good. I'm definitely going to teach him that as soon as I can. And we've got an offer for Valentini. Let's have a look at that offer. Right, so an offer for Valentini, this centre-back who, is he any good? 29. He's not getting any better, in all honesty. Quite versatile, but can we negotiate that, do you reckon? He's got a release clause of 646. Should we hold out for that? It's 200 grand. We don't need the money, we need the wages. Let's have a look. Right, so his fee is 646 and there's no chance they're ever going to pay it. I don't need the money. So I will just you want to sell him, negotiate. There's no point in negotiating. You're probably going to see that now. I'll just take that, to be honest. I'm not going to fight them over a couple $100 grand when... I'm not going to fight them over like 20 grand when I can just get that money in. And there we go. So we've now got some wage budget. Let's have a look. Alright, let's have a look at our listed players. Our list isn't very big at the moment. Zivkovic needs to come off that list. Zakaria was a player that we looked at. He was asking for a lot in terms of wages though. If I remember correctly. 807. We can raise that. And he would be a good player. Now, what I want to look at though is... I want to look at Spanish players. Young Spanish players and see who we can bring in. Because that is what Real Oviedo is known for. Under 21. I think 72 is a reasonable thing to look at. Between 72 and 75. Salary budget of 287,000. Let's see. This guy's good. Very good passer of the ball. Very much an Ozil type player, this guy. With a bit more pace. 21 years old. He's interesting. I'll add him to the list. Oh, he's already in the list. What's his salary at the moment? 1 million. I can't quite afford that. Manu Garcia. Someone was telling me about this guy and saying I should look to sign him. So we'll add him to the list. What's his... Has he got a release clause? He hasn't, but he's valued at 4 million. Wouldn't mind him, but I don't need attacking players at the moment. I definitely need defensive players. This guy looks decent. Arcas is the Master League default team player. Okay. Well, I'm okay signing default players. This guy looks very, very good. Very expensive wages again. He's in the list. Alright, I need to maybe lower things down and see what I can do in terms of... I don't want to go lower in defence. I'll go up in age. Position. I need another centre back. Or goalkeeper actually. Let's have a look at what our options are. In terms of goalkeepers, this guy's not bad at Celta Vigo. And there's Pau Lopez, who's even better. Okay. Again, wages are a bit of an issue, but we'll add them to the list. And we'll address that when we get to the transfer market. Transfer window, should I say. Defenders, centre-backs. We've got one registered centre-back. The only one who's better defensively than him. This guy seems good. That's Sociedad. Expensive though, as expected. And then there's this guy who's incredibly versatile. Plays in the same league as us right now. He can play all through the middle. Zakaria as a defensive player. That's a good shout. We'll add this guy to the list and then we will get into the next game. I didn't search for goalkeeper and centre-back. I searched for goalkeeper or centre-back. which will give you both lists rather than trying to combine them. Right, Cordoba. Let's have a look. Defensively, they are a bit better, but I think we might have found something. Okay, so he's interesting, as is he. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is do the same thing we did last time, but from the start. I'll start Iturbe out wide. Start Aaron Niguez out left. Start Toche up top with Zivkovic and Kalnazim in behind. McCauley is still on great form. Aaron Niguez not so much. So we'll replace him with Yeboah and we'll swap them round like that. Pushko's decent. Pushko's not decent, he's rubbish. But we could possibly bring him on. Mark settings, Jorge can deal with it. Oh, this guy's quick. We're gonna need to stop any kind of service coming through to him. In fact, we'll have McCauley and keeping an eye on him as well. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Another 3 points here would be amazing. So we are away from home at Cordoba. A more evenly matched game than our last tie. Surely this new change in tactics and a slight increase in team spirit will help us a little bit. Let's go. We are going to attack. There you go. They're going straight. I knew that might happen. If I mark the centre back with McCauley, if I mark the centre forward with McCauley, they'd go out wide. That's okay though. Oh, I thought Gyotze would have handled that. Okay, straight out to Iturbe. McCauley, well done. They go through the lines. Nazim shoots! Oh, good shot. Made the keeper work. Well done. That's good pressure there. Okay, Gyotze, you need to be on your job here. That's not quite your job, is it? McCauley doing a fantastic job there. Not the most accurate finisher. Iturbe ripping them apart. That's what he does, man. It's definitely what he does. Yeboah, well done. Oof, good effort. Toche is... Has he got trap back on? I think he has, because he's always, well, tracking back, isn't he? Let's have a look. He hasn't. So why is he always back? Is he just being an extra defender because he's the captain? Maybe. Advanced instructions. Counter target. Oh, it's a defensive one, isn't it? Counter target. There we go. Hey, false libero, how you doing, boss? Your boa. Oh, come on, you gotta hold on to that, mate. Well done, Gyotza. Excellent. Your turbo always going to get there first. Oh, a well-timed ball there. Can it? Ah, you've got to get yourself on that, Zivkovic. You've got a buster gut there, mate. Mykolian, excellent, excellent defending. Well done, Carlos. Vichario Zivkovic, Kal Nazim. It's a great ball. Zivkovic. Bloody hell. You got to control those volleys, mate. It's a great ball there from Itabe. Okay. We've been here before. Right, we've got an issue here. Mykolian is doing a fantastic job of dealing with Galan. We need him to mark Alfaro, which is annoying. I might start looking at playing 3 at the back. Let me know in the chat what you think. 3 at the back, yes or no? Ah. I should try a 3-5-2. Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. Toche, great feet. If Toche was a good passer with the ball, we'd have so many more goals. Zivkovic. Toche, what is that? Oh. Okay, 1-0 down at half time. David Rosa, how you doing, bro? I think we've got an Oviedo fan in the chat. Am I doing a stream tomorrow? I'm not streaming tomorrow, no. I'm going to try it for the second half of this game. I'm going to play a few games today to make up for the fact I'm not doing tomorrow. Can I discuss about play centre back? He's no worse than what we've got. No. Let's try something here. I'm gonna try something here. Oh, you can't play 5 up top. Okay. Well, I'm going 5-1-4. That is the formation I'm playing. Murray is a sporting player. Hey, we've snapped him. We've snapped him. He's Oviedo now. I'm going to chase goals, but I can't afford to concede another one. That's the problem. And because I've got McCullion in the position that he's in, he'll be a much more attacking player. Just head of the fucking ball, Toche. Stop trying these overheads. You haven't scored one yet. Oh, for God's sake, keep your volleys down. Marking is effective. It is. Just got to get it right. It's better when you've got a player who knows how to man mark. Otherwise, you can end up just getting yourself out of position. But different people find different things work. Some people mark zonally. Some people mark man to man. That sort of thing. So, yeah. Toche, come on. Itape! Come on! I know Toche's got the acrobatic finishing skill, but pick them correctly. Like, if you're going to do them, at least connect. What? God's sake, get yourself on side, lad. Go on here, Turbo. Toche! Ah! Come on! Well done, Toche. Mm. Oh, come off it. Please. Oh, my goodness. No way. Thank you. Oh, oh, he's here. The distraction is here. Alright, Graham, we actually need to win because we've got a Real Oviedo fan in the house. Iterbe. Can you get your shots on target, please? Oh my god. We're doing everything but scoring. I don't care about that. Should have given me the bloody free kick. Behave yourself, Graham. We won our first game. Just so happens the game you decide to tune in for, we lose. We're not out of it yet, though. Alright, Toche, win that header. Yes. Oh, come on. Better headers than that. I thought they'd scored. Okay. Okay, we've lost that game. David, I want to ask a question, mate. In real life, are Real Oviedo good enough for promotion? Because I want to know if I'm letting them down or not. That's the problem here. I think I might be letting them down. I don't know. We're still only 3 points away. Still only 3 points away. If we'd won that game, we'd be bloody level. McCollin's still doing madness. Oh, sorry, David. Let me put it in the chat. Hold on. I'm not taking any other manager jobs. I'm sticking with Real Oviedo until we either win La Liga or get sacked. That's how this series will end. Okay? I think I know which one's more likely at this current moment in time. But let's play this game before the winter break. Oh, for God's sake. That joke is awful. Right. How do I approach this? I'm going to go with this instead. Surprisingly enough, the width isn't helping us at the moment. So... Alright, let's get into this. Yes, we had a bad start, but the season is long. That's giving me a lot of hope. That is giving me a lot of hope. Because we've started bad, but the season is long. Should I test the 3-5-2? I'm going to test it when we get another defender. At the moment, we haven't got enough good centre-halves, really. Valentini's on his way out. I don't want to test anything with him, to be honest. Hernandez, interesting guy. I'll say that much. But tell you what, we'll put him on the bench as an option. Many injuries, but you've already beaten the leader. Okay. Well, there you go. There's some hope there. Up against Cadiz. Let's do this. I think we'll call this the last game of the stream. Let's get ourselves another win. If we can get 2 wins this episode, that'll be excellent. Oh, okay. Spotted the run. I'm glad that these runs are happening. Oh, I thought I got away with it. Okay, so these guys are being very attacking. I don't know why, but we'll take it. I guess at the moment they're looking at Real Oviedo and thinking this is a team we can get at. Okay, let's build slowly. Oh, there's a gap. We're spotting gaps in this defence. But, ref, that's not a foul! Come on! We need to be able to pick some holes in this defence. Iturbe does well there. Toche! Yes! Come on! That's more like it. That is more like it. Toche making some very intelligent runs. He's not the quickest, but he does know when to get behind the shoulder of the last man. And David Rosa is Very happy with that. I'm glad we could put a smile on the face of our resident Real Oviedo supporter. And Toche really is the man of the club. He covers every blade of grass. Now Iturbe, oof. We nearly managed to get a second there. Iturbe is going to be the one causing them the most trouble. Don't get chipped. Oh, well done, keeper. That's Cassibar. Iturbe. That's a great bit of play there. Nazim. Zivkovic. Oh, he's just lost out there. Nazim makes it 2-0. And he will be happy with that. Oh, I'm loving all the Toche puns in the chat there. And just good perseverance there from Nazim, and I think that might be his first goal of the season. Born as the King of Israel, indeed. Some would say he is the second coming of Christ. Toche does well, good hold-up play. Finds Mercolian. Early cross. And the header's not quite there. But we're causing problems here. Prince Naz. Prince Nazim. Nazim. I love it. Look to Baskasibar. He has great stats, but he's tiny, not an ideal DMF. I'd not have him because he's too small. The thing with Askasibar is he's very small as a DMF, but his stats are very technical, so I'm hoping to develop him in the mold of what? Oh my goodness. Hope to develop him in the mold of someone maybe like Pirlo. Maybe not quite Pirlo. Maybe a player like Guardiola, who obviously not the tallest, but played at the base of midfield and was more about starting attacks from deep than necessarily being an out-and-out ball winner. That said, we'll see what happens, but I'm very keen to see how Askasibar develops for me. Definitely a promising player. Salvi trying too much there. 3 men on him. Fulch now. Oh, Iturbe unlucky. Mercolian. Oh, he's just got too much pace. There's too much pace. Oh. And somehow that wasn't a foul. Oh, Askasibar is a very, very good player, let's be honest. Toche with the strength. Oh, almost. We're playing with some real confidence right now, and it's half time. Makaleli says the false libero. That is a good shout, actually. Kente, of course, a very small defensive midfielder. They can work. Zakaria, obviously, a much bigger player. And would be ideal. I think a partnership of Zakaria and Askasibar would be a problem. But right now, this is working quite well. Iturbe giving them a lot of problems with that extra pace in the middle. And him in behind the front two is decent. It's decent. I like it. Toche. Unlucky. Alright, we've got to watch out for that runner. But Jorge does very well there. Okay, okay. Ascasibar doing excellent stuff again. Iturbe doing a lot at the moment. A bit too much. And that is great defending there. Cut off his options. Forced him into a cul-de-sac. Kalnazim finds Zivkovic. You can't keep it on. Come on, let's keep this pressure on Fulch. That wasn't what I wanted. Toche started a run when I pressed that, and then he stopped it. Not quite the ball I wanted. That was supposed to go to Iturbe. Ramon Fulch. Toche. Finds Iturbe. He shoots! Oh, it's brilliant. We're doing well right now. We're playing the good stuff. That's what we want from Oviedo. That is what we want. He done well to hold off his player there. And weak foot finish. Iturbe's been doing really well off his weak foot this season. Almost all of his assists and quite a few of his goals have come from weak foot. And this has got to be our most convincing win of the season. Oh, Garcia somehow come away with that. Great save! He's going to score this. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. The hell was that from the goalkeeper? I mean, that was all Makolian's fault for faffing about in the corner. Just as Kakarot says this team's easy, they score. But, oh my goodness. Okay, no, this is not happening like this. Makolian needs to make up for that early mistake. Okay, let's just not make any errors here. Pass intelligently. Well, that wasn't the pass I wanted. Neither was that. Okay, let's get away with this. Let's get away, let's get away. Kal Nazim. Oh, almost. Alright, let's win that. There we go. Oh, Iturbe. Good save. Very, very good save. Who is the goalkeeper? Just some wasteman. Carlos. I sold the other two goalkeepers. Well, I sold one and released one. I didn't replace them. So, yeah. Okay, we might be in trouble here. Oh, that's a good ball. No, Falling, just stay with you, man. Just stay with you, man. That's more like it. Kalnazim, good header. Askasibar plays that out. That's what we're all about. Zivkovic is going to get there. Almost skinned him lifeless. How has that just gone through his body? Well done, Carlos. Fulch, stick with you, man. And we are now on defensive. I'm happy with the 3-1. And there we go. We get that result. We get that result there. And that is an important 3 points there. And that could see us very, very close now to the playoff spots. Oh, okay. So Juan Carlos is absolutely rubbish in real life as well. Good to know. Ah, Christ. So the thing is, he's probably, I think he's the highest rated goalkeeper in the squad. So yeah, I didn't really have much option really. I needed to replace him. And there we are. We are 1 point away, and we are in 8th place. I think that's the highest we've been since we started to fall off. So we need to stick around this place. I mean, it's very close. We're talking between 14th and the playoffs is only 5 points. So yeah. That's confirmed too. Carlos needs to go. Well, yeah, absolutely. And of course, Real Oviedo is the club owned by the fans. So if you guys make a shout like that, then I've got to honour it. I've got to honour it. It's about you guys. You guys are the supporters. We've got a literal Oviedo supporter in the chat. So Cadizi Heights. Oh my God, Graham. Ah. I'm annoyed because that was good. Oh, Iturbe's improving. He's now 79 overall. Happy with that. And Aaron Niguez is he's getting worse. There's not really much chance of him catching his brother, is there? As a fan, I demand the next stream is done in a Spurs shirt. Well, no. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely would love to have David Rosa have a big say in this series. Definitely, as an Oviedo fan. Yeah, definitely tune into the streams. Make sure you follow on Twitter. I'll drop my Twitter in the chat because I wouldn't want you to miss out on any of the streams. So yeah, follow that on Twitter. Oh, the derby is coming actually. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to save that. That's going to be the game that we start with on the next stream. In fact, no. We'll start with the other game as a warm up against Zaragoza, and then we'll play Sporting Gijón as the kind of the main event of the next stream. But yeah, we will. It will be great to have David in our next stream, and hopefully the rest of you as well. Subscribe if you haven't done already. Hit the bell icon just so that you know when I'm doing these random streams. It will pop up on your phone or whatever. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And oh, he's a Gooner as well. I like this David Rosa guy. I like him. This is my guy. I like him. Arsenal, Real Oviedo. This is my guy. Okay, well, thank you everybody for tuning in, and take care of yourself. Until next time, take care and peace.